everybody out there is doing good. It's about to be the weekend. I'm definitely ready to see it, man. Been a long week. Not too bad a week, just long. One of them work weeks where it's like, it ain't terrible, but just ready for it to be over, So as you can see, I'm in the Blackwing today. Want to see how the GoPro does in here. Looking at the footage from the Camaro, it was a little, shaky. I'm not sure if it's because of the Joby hand that I'm using, but I'm gonna see how it works in here, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna just return it and try to get the official GoPro version. Like I said, they were sold out, so hopefully they restocked on that at least, But yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about, trying to secure a Blackwing for yourself, whether it's a CT4, CT5, or what have you. Just the current state of affairs and trying to get one, right? So I talked to my guy at Cadillac, where I bought mine at. He's kind of in the know. He pretty much knows a good deal about inventory and stock and where GM is at with production. And he himself said that, if you were to order a CT4 or CT5 Blackwing right now, like middle of January, you probably wouldn't get it until summertime. Now, if that's the beginning of summer, end of summer, he can't even answer that. But with so much going on with the chip shortage and other stuff happening, it's just not a guarantee that you're gonna get a car in a timely manner. You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually a combination of things. Like, yeah, it's a chip shortage, but then there's also like the shift that GM is going through right now, right? Like, they want to go all electric. Last week they introduced the Chevy EV Silverado, the brand new electric truck, and they also introduced the electric Blazer and the Equinox. So that's 3 brand new vehicles that they're gonna have to get parts and labor for, and it's definitely gonna put a strain on anything else that they got going on top of their bread and butter. For a while with the shutdowns, GM and everybody else, it was focused on SUVs and trucks, because that's what people want, that's what people buy, that's what gets them the most money, of course. So you're gonna put all your resources into what's gonna guarantee you some money, right? It's just hard to get a Blackwing or get any other specialty vehicle because of all these, different factors going on or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of different reasons why you won't be able to just walk in a dealership and expect to get one in 2 to 3 months. Like, that just, it's not gonna happen, It's a lot of different reasons. Like, here's 5 reasons why you won't be able to get a Blackwing quickly in no particular order. So number 1 is definitely the part shortage. The chip shortage, as we all know, is wreaking havoc on not just the car industry, but all industries, because everybody's fighting for them. You got Samsung fighting for them, Apple, Microsoft, AMD, Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Everybody's trying to fight for these small little pieces, and you can't make them as fast as you would like to. I actually read up on the process, and even with a 24-hour crew, it still takes a long time just to make one, which is crazy. It's interesting, but it's crazy that it takes so much trouble to do it. So a chip shortage is definitely a big part of it. Also, the carbon fiber shortage isn't being talked about enough. Like, I didn't get carbon fiber on mine, as y'all know, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't, just because I don't like how it looks. But I've heard of people's orders literally being held up because they don't have the carbon fiber for the front lip or something like that, So that's something else that I feel like it doesn't get mentioned either. So you got a chip shortage, you got the carbon fiber shortage, and then the labor shortage too. Like, all the big 3, GM, Ford, Chrysler, they shut down their factories for 2 weeks for the holidays, which is good. The workers, they deserve that time off. And in that time, no cars are being built, nothing's being done. Production is at a halt. So you kind of have a labor shortage as well. People are out with COVID, people are out on vacation, what have you. Whole shifts are missing, so it's just putting that strain on them, trying to build this car, that vehicle, and stuff like that. So it's just a lot contributing to the word shortage, you know what I'm saying? Reason number 2 Blackwing compared to Atlanta, Miami, Chicago, Houston, places like that, because they're bigger cities, they're a bigger market. If they have any, Cadillac's gonna send it straight to them. You know what I mean? So that's another big reason that people don't take into consideration. Reason number 3 kind of goes in line with the whole shortage thing is production. Now, I was mentioning earlier, Chevy or GM in general is shifting towards EV. They want to go full electric by, like, what is it, 2035 or something like that. So they're really shifting their focus on that. Like, they are pushing hard for it. And, you know, that's kind of a part of the problem as well. GM is pushing for electric vehicles. That's kind of their next wave that they're really focusing on. So it's just going to be hard to be making niche vehicles like this and anything else, because, you know, that's what they're basically going to be pushing their workers to be building, along with the bread and butter, the SUVs, the trucks, stuff like that. So that's also just a big thing. It's just the production on those. Reason number 4 you might not be able to get a Blackwing is you're kind of late to the party, just to be honest. Like, I ordered mine in July after order banks opened just for regular orders, like in June, because the initial 250 was in February. So they had a little time, you know, to let the hype build up and then die down and then come back up. And regular orders were allowed in June. Like I said, I ordered mine in July. I got it like second week of November. Now, with it being January and all the factors that are contributing to, you know, shortage and production status, stuff like that, that's why it'll be a long time before you get any vehicle. You order anything today, you're not gonna get it in no 2-3 months, you know, no matter what manufacturer you go with. So that's definitely a big piece of it too. Now, you only know what you know, right? There's some people who honestly, they didn't really keep tabs on the Blackwing, or they didn't think they would be able to get one after the initial 250. So I think a lot of people kind of forgot about it. Not in a bad way, they just forgot, like, oh, I can order this car after the fact. I did not know that. And maybe that's a little bit the fault of GM. This is kind of a, like I said, a niche car, more for enthusiasts. So if you wanted it, you kind of had to be on the lookout for it. You know what I mean? And then reason number 5 why you might not secure a Blackwing, might not be able to afford it. I ain't pocket watching. That ain't me putting nobody down. But just with these dealerships and their markups being the way they are, it's crazy out here, man. It really is. And last night I was looking at a dealership website, not trying to buy a car, just like, you know, seeing what's out there, keeping up with the times. And they had a blacked out CT4V Blackwing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a special color like mine is or anything like that. And it was used, had about 2,000 on the odometer. They wanted $93K for it. $93,000 for a used vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And y'all saw the price breakdown on mine and what I paid for this one here. So that's a hell of a markup, you know. And like I said, that's a used car. It's not even brand new off the dealership. It is at a, get an old man running. Inspiration. It's a used dealership. That's what they do, is just sell all used cars. And you know, so it's just that sticker shock, man. You go anywhere across the country, even brand new, it's going to be 20, 30, 40. I seen 60K markup on a CT5. So, you know, and like I told y'all, I don't want y'all to feed the machine. Don't be part of the problem. Your best bet might be to try to order one with your local dealership. If you're in a bigger city, if you're not, find a bigger city to order from, have it shipped there. You just take a road trip and pick it up, you know. But yeah, this along with everything else is just, it's hard to get, man, you know. And it's funny, old boy was like, oh, if I can't get a CT5 V Blackwing, I'm gonna just go order me an M5. And BMW was like, we got the same problems, buddy. Like, you gonna have to wait like everybody else. This is an international issue with not just cars, but with anything, with laptops. Y'all see how much some graphic cards we going for. So it's just, it's crazy out here. Yeah, I just wanted to get that information out to y'all, share a little car vlog with you, test this thing out. I'm gonna see how the footage looks on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get my day started. I'm gonna get my tea. I'm not a coffee drinker. I like my tea. That kind of gets me going, you know. And if it's your first time here, make sure you like the video, share with the homies, subscribe for more content. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, peace.